Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Manning Field on a beautiful sunny day here at Manning Field. And I lie through my teeth. It's been raining heavy, and it's not an easy day for anybody. The kids have been warming up. They already weigh 10 pounds more than when they came here. They got soaking wet. The coaches, the officials. It's a horrible, horrible day to do anything outside. But to run around in shorts and a T-shirt is even worse. Mystic Valley, 5-0-1, having a very good start to 2018. And Tech playing very well also under new coach Eric Moreno, Sr. They're 3-1-2. Corner kick coming from Mystic Valley, who are in the white. And I got it straight this time. Usually it's the home team in the white, the visitors in the dark color. In the last game for the first few minutes, I thought Tech was wearing white, and I was looking for numbers for Tech players, and I couldn't find them because they were wearing blue. I totally fouled that up. Mystic Valley keeping it in. Eden Arriaga in net for Lynn Tech. Nicholas Sokolovic in net for Mystic Valley. Mystic now in this early going is trying to get a split against Lynn Tech. Tech football had a very big win over Mystic Valley and beat them rather soundly. No cancellations, soccer or football. You play. When rain, snow, sleet, or hail. Tech knocks it deep, looking for a break. Sokolovic will come out and get it before anybody can get there, and he'll kick it away. High, booming kick way up in the air to midfield. Tipped away, and they'll knock it back. They knock it back to the goaltender, and they almost knocked it in. Arriaga was coming out to get it. His defender came up on top, and he pushed it by him, and it was rolling right to the net. Everybody held their breath, and it just rolled wide of the post. Tech almost gave one away. It results in a corner kick for Mystic Valley. They were trying to give it back to the goaltender so he could kick it away. They fanned on the kick, trying to get it to the net. They knock it back to the near side. And it gets popped up. And it goes out. And another corner kick coming up. And they got a head on it and knocked it over the net. Mystic Valley got another opportunity. Perfect corner kick by Ethan Nguyen. They take it away. Knocked down by Tech. Mystic Valley couldn't get a lot on the shot, and it got tipped right to Arriaga, who made the save. Tech trying to knock it deep, broken up. And it's going to go out off Misbah. Macario with the throw-in. Broken up. Nice little shift getting around, bring it down the near side, still in control. Trying to get it to the net. Arriaga will let it go out of play. Lucas Rajos got that pass, trying to throw it in front. It wound up going wide and out of play. tipped into the Mystic Valley end. They knock it upfield and out of play. And Macario again with the throw-in. Blocked by Tech, headed away by Tech. Mystic Valley finally gets control, and they knock it upfield. Little pop-up, Nguyen knocks it back the other way. To the near side to Macario. Knocking it deep, and I think they called Tech offside. High booming kick again past midfield. Pop back the other way. Mystic Valley gets it back. Broken up by Tech, and they knock it out of play. Now it goes out off Mystic Valley. Macario again with the throw-in. They bang it off Tech. Mystic Valley will get the throw in down deep. The only team that's come close is Lynn Tech, and that was in their own net. As they tipped it by their goaltender, just missed going in the near post. And it goes picked off by Tech. Nguyen knocked it down but couldn't control it. Now he gets it back. Knocks it high in the air, over everything, out of play. Mystic Valley takes it away. Tech gets it back, and they knock it out. They didn't knock it deep on the kick. They just knocked it over to the far side to try and let one of the defenders knock it up, and Mystic Valley took it away, and then Tech had to knock it out. They'll throw in down deep. It got blocked, almost like a three-cushion billiard there. It got banged off two or three people. Mystic Valley finally heads it out of play. Mystic Valley controlling the early action. Javier comes out, plays it on a hop. I think it was Ian Schofield bearing down on him, kicks it out near midfield. Knocked away. Tech can't. They couldn't get around Panza. He knocked it out of play. And Macario with the throw-in. And they call it off. Mizbah of Mystic Valley. Nguyen knocks it very deep. They're letting Arriaga come out and get it. He throws it upfield to Macario. Ahead to Zacharias. Or Zacharias, I should say. The quick throw in. It gets by. Tech trying to walk in. He gets squashed between two defenders, and Sokolovic comes out, plays it on a hop, and he'll kick it away. Another booming kick past midfield. Tech finally controls. Mystic Valley heads it away. Tech gets it in the middle. They knock it deep, looking for a foot race down that far side. They're not going to get there. Mystic Valley will get the throw in. It's going to be a lot quicker on that turf. That's going to be very, very wet. Mystic Valley knocks it away. Tech blocks it, and it goes out of play. Off a Tech head, out of play. Mystic Valley with the quick throw-in. Taken away by Tech. Mystic Valley knocks it back the other way, so back and forth we go. Headed away by Tech. Mystic Valley knocks it away. Tech picks it off. And they try to throw it in the middle. And they threw it behind the antenna receiver. Mystic Valley picked it off. Now they throw it behind Macario. He has to hustle and keep it in. They knock it deep. Popped up in the air. Arriaga gets a hand on it. And then gets a hand on the shot. What a great play. It pops up. Arriaga went, tipped it away, tipped it right to one of the players out in front. Had a wide open net. He kind of popped it to the net. And Arriaga got a hand on it and knocked it away. And that was Bryant Nguyen. Arriaga grabs it and holds on and throws it upfield. And it goes out. Actually, that shot out in front was Tariq Lamendesma. It was 2, not 5. And he had a wide open net. And somehow Arriaga got over and was able to get a piece of it and keep it out of the net. Tech breaks it up, and Mystic Valley is going to be called for grabbing and pulling him down. Nice show of sportsmanship. He went over and a little slap of the hand by the Mystic Valley player. He kind of got wrapped around him and took him down. It goes deep, and Sokolovic came way out of the net and knocked it away. And sportsmanship, I think, was Ethan Nguyen. I don't know if they're all brothers. We got all kinds of Nguyens. 2 of them must be twins. They're seniors. The other one's a sophomore. The 4th. Then they get 2 sophomores. They might have 2 sets of twins. Four different Nguyens, 2 seniors, 2 sophomores. Nobody can really get anything going on offense. It's understandable in this weather. They knock it deep, and they knock it too deep. It was going to go out anyway, but Sokolovic went over and grabbed it and held on, and he'll kick it away again. He's getting a lot of exercise. This one, he kind of shanked a little bit. He's been kicking him out to the 50-yard line, high and deep. This one didn't make it to the 30. They knock it deep, headed away, headed back. Sokolovic comes out, grabs it before Tech can get to it. He booms this one well past midfield. They knock it deep, trying to walk in. Shot. Arriaga makes the save and then slides and dives on the rebound. Nobody could come up with it, and that was Lamandesma once again with that rocket of a shot. Arriaga made a great save, knocked it down, and he went and like he was recovering a fumble. And a long, long kick by Anthony Russo Penta bounced and went over everything, out of play. But it bounced loose, and Lamandesma was there to get a good shot off, and somehow Arriaga got back and made the save. It goes all the way down. Sokolova comes out to about the 10-yard line to grab it, and he'll boot it away. Another high kick. Bounces to midfield. Tech lost it. And there's Tech breaking up. They try to get a pass to Nguyen, breaking down the middle. With the officials dressed in their winter outfit, one wearing a raincoat. One was here early with his yellow shirt, black pants, and shorts, and quickly was here for like 2 minutes and went out to his car and said, "No, I'm not doing that." Mystic takes it away. Shot partially blocked by Tech, pops up. They head it away from long range. They couldn't get a head on it. It goes wide left and out of play. Tech trying to bring it upfield, lost it out of play. Tech knocks it out again. Popped out in front. They got a foot on it, but couldn't get a lot on it. It was bouncing high. Got bumped a little bit. Alexander Ma had to reach his foot up and get around one of the defenders and just barely touched it. Arriaga was able to make the save. Trying to throw it in front. Tech got the shot off. It was going to miss the net. Just outside the near post. Sokolovic grabbed it. And he bangs it out near midfield again. Tech keeps it in. Trying to knock it deep. Got knocked away. And it went out. Halfway through this first half and counting, no score, Mystic Valley and Lynn Tech. Commonwealth Conference boys soccer. Oh, just a miserable day here at Manning Field. It's been raining heavy all day long. A little heavier at times, a little lighter at times, but it's been steady all day. And I don't know if they're calling it out or a free kick, because it looked like Tech was wrapping somebody up. They call it out. Tech clears it away. They knock it deep, and it skips very quickly deep into Mystic Valley territory off that wet surface. Knocking it ahead. Macario will hustle and get there. Knock it out in front. Tech got a piece of it, but couldn't get a good piece of it. And knocked it wide. Wide left. It was Gio Ramirez who got the foot on it, but couldn't get a real good foot on it and knocked it wide. Try to give it back to Gio Ramirez. It got blocked. Popped up, headed away. And it gets knocked out by Tech. One of the Nguyen family will throw it in. Ethan Nguyen is one of the seniors. 2 seniors, 2 sophomores. It's unusual to see 4 of them on the same team. It doesn't necessarily mean they're the same family. It's a fairly common name, Nguyen. But it's just unusual to see 4 of them on the same team. And a set of 2 in the same class, sophomores and seniors. They fanned on the shot, and Tech knocks it away. And again, as soon as it hits that wet surface, it takes right off. Tech knocks it out. And actually, it stayed in. I thought it was going out right in front of the Mystic Valley bench. Tech dumps it to the near side. Great hustle by Macario to throw it up field. It bounced off. Short hopped. Sokolovic off his knee, grabbed it quickly, and he'll kick it away. Another high, booming kick. He's got a great leg. Mystic Valley, they could use him as a punter. They didn't punt the ball at all against Tech because anybody who could kick it. Each time they kicked it, only went about 20 yards, so they stopped kicking punts. They should have got Sokolovic. Popped up, Tech. Almost there, almost again. The defense tipped it back to the net. Sokolovic had it, dropped it, had it again, dropped it again. And Tech was sitting right on the doorstep, but they couldn't get a foot on the ball. So both teams almost gave it away. Tech a little bit closer than Mystic Valley. broken up. Skips by everybody. Tech knocks it out, and that's going to give Mystic Valley a corner kick. They got a couple of heads on. Arriaga went out of the net to get it, couldn't get it. Mystic Valley, with the ball bouncing around, got a couple of heads on the ball but couldn't get it to the net. Tech got a big break there. I apologize again. It's extremely difficult to read the Lynn Tech numbers on their back. Blue jerseys they're not bright red numbers, they're dark red numbers, and they kind of blend in. Tech swung and missed. Mystic Valley blocks the ball. They take it away. They get the shot off. Arriaga goes down on his knees to make sure it doesn't get by, and he picks it off. And they almost gave one away there. Tech has tried a couple of times to give Mystic Valley a goal. Blocked it, but right back to Mystic Valley. Sliding, couldn't knock it away. Lead pass. Nice defense, holding. They wouldn't let him get to the net. They wouldn't let Bryant Nguyen get to the net. And Arriaga was able to come out and grab it. It goes very deep and out of play. Substitution for Lynn Tech. Blocked, but they couldn't block it to the net and go get it. It got blocked the other way. Tech dumps it ahead. Sokolovic will come out, grab it. He'll kick it away again. A few loyal fans showing up with umbrellas in this extremely rainy day, horrible weather. And again, it's unbelievable. It must be New England. Cool, damp, rainy, hard. And then tomorrow, sunshine, 70s. And then Thursday and Friday, 50s. And Saturday and Sunday, 70s. You wonder why people get pneumonia in New England? There was contact by Tech. Mystic Valley will get the free kick. Tech knocks it behind the Tech bench. Tech knocks it deep. Bounces by everybody. And we're going to get Tech bumped in. They were both going for the ball. They missed, and Tech ran into the defender and gave him a little bit of a hip check. So Mystic Valley will get a free kick from the 30-yard line. And Ethan Nguyen is going to take it. Now they move it back to the 35. Still raining pretty good, but it's a lot lighter than it was early when it was really coming down. Everybody lining up at the 10-yard line. Blocked by Tech before it got to anybody. Now they kick it back again. And we got Mystic Valley way offside. They had 2 or 3 people inside the 5-yard line. Mystic Valley takes it away. It's down the far side. Looking to throw it in front. And they headed in. They went down the far side. They threw it across. Once it got by over the head of Arriaga, it was easy pickings to tip it and knock it in the net. One of the Nguyens, Steve Nguyen. They made a nice pass down the far side, and they centered it right out in front of the net. Arriaga went up, couldn't get it, and sitting on the doorstep was Steve Nguyen, and he got a head on it and easily knocked it into the net. So with just about 8 minutes left, Mystic Valley grabs a 1-0 lead. Too far ahead the pass, and Mystic Valley knocks it back, tips it by Tech, and it rolls in. Arriaga has to get it, and he lost it, and he has to kick it away. Lucas Drahos was there, and looking for a rebound. It came, but he couldn't get his foot on it. Trying to knock it ahead. Ethan Nguyen wound up with it, cleared it away. Mystic Valley will bring it back the other way and knock it deep. Tech will knock it out. And it's going to go out off Mystic Valley. We're going to do it again. There was a substitution coming in. Tech with the throw in. The only time Tech has come close is when Mystic Valley defender tipped it, looking to knock it upfield, knocked it over his head back to the net. And Sokolova came out, grabbed it, dropped it, and then dropped it again. And almost gave it away to a blue shirt standing right in front of him as Tech knocks it out. Otherwise, they haven't really come close. They came close to giving away a couple. First, very early on, tipped it back. Defender tipping it back to Arriaga. Arriaga was coming out of the net to get it. Rather than let Arriaga get it, they tried to tip it back to him, and they tipped it by him. And it rolled agonizingly to the net and just rolled past the near post. And we're going to call it collision, and they're going to call it against Tech. So Mystic Valley's going to get the free kick. And it goes out. Tech knocking it out. Mystic Valley will get the throw in down deep. They've had the better of the chances. They've been down Tech a lot more. Nice little shift. It gets tipped up in the air right to the net. Arriaga makes the save. I believe it was Russo Penta sitting right in his lap, looking to tip it home, but Arriaga grabbed it and held on. Nguyen with the quick throw in. Tech pops it up. Skips past Nguyen. Tech with it. They tip it to the near side. And they had two blue shirts breaking, but they didn't make the pass. They waited too long, and the pass got broken up. Trying to tip it ahead. It got tipped by Mystic Valley to the far side. Tech tried to keep it in, couldn't, and went out. We're in the final 2 minutes and counting in this first half, with Mystic Valley leading at 1-0. They pump it high back to the Tech end. Mystic Valley comes away with it. And Tech steps in and knocks it away. That'll be a throw-in rather than a corner kick. They get around, they tip it away. Nguyen throwing it to the net. Arriaga makes the save. Mystic Valley was out in front again looking for a header and just missed it. Arriaga was able to make the save and boot it away. Nails it past the midfield. They tip it ahead. They almost got a break. They had to wait. It hit Tech in the body. If it missed the player and went upfield, he might have had a chance to go get it. But he had to slow down because it hit him up around the chest. They knock it deep, they knock it too deep. Sokolovic again will come out and get it. High again out near midfield. Trying to knock it deep. It got blocked. We get the whistle, and that's going to be the first half, I believe. So Tech almost gave a few away. Mystic Valley almost gave one back, and it was Steve Nguyen getting loose out in front on a great rush down the far side. The perfect pass out in front. Once it got over Arriaga's head, Steve Nguyen, all he had to do was just get a head on it and knocked it in the open net, and that's what he did. And that's where we are. Mystic Valley 1, Lintec nothing at halftime. There, the ball is at midfield. They're waiting to put it in play, and the officials are just now coming out of the locker room. So usually the officials wait for the teams. These are the teams waiting for the officials. One nothing Mystic Valley on a goal by Steve Nguyen off a perfect feed from the far corner out in front. He headed it in. Everybody's trying to can't stay dry. What you're trying to do is try to warm up a little bit. They knock it deep, and it bounced, and unfortunately, Arriaga got a finger on it, and it's going to wind up with Mystic Valley getting a corner kick. They booted it, and they booted it deep, and it took a big hop, and Arriaga had to go up and try to knock it away with his hands, and he tipped it. And Arriaga missed it, and then Mystic Valley missed it. When it skipped by Arriaga, Mystic Valley was standing right at the near post and tried to get a knee on it and couldn't. So they came close twice. The first one almost bounced over Arriaga's head, and in this one, they just missed getting a piece of it at the side of the net to tip it home. They had the better of it in the first half, obviously scoring the goal, but they had the better of it. Chances, opportunities. Gio Ramirez coming down, trying to make a play, getting around, still going, and he lost it off his foot. Made a nice little shift to give himself a step, took it, beat the defender, but it rolled, and once it gets on that carpet that's soaking wet, it just very quickly rolled out of play. Tech knocks it out of play. Tried to pop it ahead, and they knocked it out of play off the foot of Gabe Costa. Swinging and missing. Tech pass picked off by Nguyen. They break up Ramirez. They break him up again. Mystic Valley coming down the far side with a couple of nice little shifts, gets it to the middle. They get the shot off. It got deflected, pops wide right. Arriaga lets it go out of play. And he let it go out of play because he thought it was off the kick by Mystic Valley, but it was tipped by Tech. So Mystic Valley will get a corner kick. I think they call him Mystic Valley offside. Kick came right in the middle of the net at the top crossbar. It hit the top of the net, went way to the other side. Arriaga tried to get a hand on it. He kicks it away. Tech picks it off. They knock it deep, looking for a break. And they're going to get Gio Ramirez for a push-off. He was trying to go between two defenders to get that, and he gave a little nudge to try and get an edge. And unfortunately for him, the official caught it. knocked away. Tech trying to get something started. They moved the ball inside Mystic Valley territory, but they haven't got a real good shot on net as of yet. They step in and they drill it again up over the net and out of play off to the near side. The only thing Sokolovic has had to do is pick up the ball coming from long range and kick it away. Tech picks it off. Mystic Valley takes it away. Tech gets it back. They bounce it to the far side. Tech throwing it to the net. Out in front. They got a head on it, but couldn't get any more on it. Just tipped it up. Sokolov walks over and picks up the bouncing ball. The rain has been steady and hard through the whole game. Headed away by Mystic Valley. Tech looking to go deep again. Tech takes it away, skips past. They get it back. Nice little lead pass. But Sokolovic gets there about a step and a half before Tech does. Recovers the fumble as he goes down on top of it and boots it high to midfield. Mystic Valley collects, trying to walk in. Nice little shift. Takes the shot, put it over the net. Put it right in the middle of the net, but put it over the net. That was Lucas Drahos. Perfect shot, just about a half a foot high. As we look back, Arriaga, the goaltender, is sitting down in the net. I don't know if he heard something when he came down. He went up in the air to try and block that shot that was going over the net. And when he came down, he might have come down wrong on one foot or the other. Gets it away. And in the end, gets it back. Tech trying to knock it deep. Nguyen knocks it back the other way. They knock it deep. It gets by. And before Gio Ramirez can get there, Sokolovic comes out and boots it away. That's about as close as Tech has come to getting a shot on net. Real long pass, and Ramirez beat everybody downfield, but he just couldn't get there before Sokolovic was able to knock it away. Out into the Tech bench area off Mystic Valley. The backline defense of Mystic Valley has played very well, keeping Tech away from their goaltender. Anything that's come, it's come from very long range, and he's had an easy time. But even that last one, all he had to do was he had to come out of the net out near the 5-yard line and grab it. They haven't had any real testers. And now we look back upfield. And Arriaga is down again. And they're going to help him up, and he's going to leave the game. He's really favoring that right leg or ankle. I'm going to guess that this is Junior Ramirez coming in and replacing Arriaga. He's going to be helped off. So Tech will have their backup goaltender in now as we play just about 10 minutes in to this second half. So I believe it's Junior Ramirez. Unfortunately, the goaltenders don't wear numbers and they can't wear the same jersey. That's something I'll never understand. He bangs it right into the picket fence that Mystic Valley set up, so now instead of the kick, Tech will get the throw in. And they throw it in, they let it go out of play. So every time it looks like the rain might let up a little bit, it starts to come in even harder. And I know that Kip was supposed to play, boys and girls were supposed to play here after this game. And earlier in the day, they canceled both of them. That one winds up in the seats on the far side. Mystic Valley will get the throw in. The only thing I can think of is when the long kick by Lucas Drahos took a very big bounce, and when it bounced, Arriaga went way up in the air and actually got a fingertip on it and knocked it out of play. That gave Mystic Valley the corner kick, but I think that was the play because when he came down, his foot or his ankle turned the wrong way. Now, we've got a timeout. Something's happening. The two officials are going over to the sideline to talk to somebody, and the teams are going to the sideline as well. Jacob. A strange turn of events. The officials walked over, had a conversation with the two coaches, and they've decided conditions are not good. They're stopping the game. Mystic Valley is going to go to 6-0-1. Tech is going to drop to 3-2-2. And I really don't understand this because the conditions right now are not any worse than when the game started or through the first half or through the first 10 or 11 minutes of the second half. But for some reason, I don't know if it was because the goalie got hurt when he went up and came down and maybe twisted his ankle. Whatever the reason, the officials had a discussion with Eric Moreno, the coach of Lynn Tech, and the coach of Mystic Valley. And after a couple of minute discussion, they come up with, let's go home. So they end it in the second half, just about 10 minutes into the second half. The one goal, Steve Nguyen got a great feed from the far side. Arriaga went up in the air, couldn't get a piece of it. It went over his head, and when it went over his head, out in front was Steve Nguyen. He got a head on it and knocked it into the net, and that's the difference in the game as Mystic Valley wins it 1-0 on the goal by Steve Nguyen. So again, Mystic Valley will go to 6-0-1. Tech will drop to 3-2-2. The final score, Mystic Valley 1, Lynn Tech 0. In a bizarre finish. I still don't know why they're doing this because are the conditions good? No. Are they any worse than when they started? They could have, at the beginning of the game, it was like this. They could have said, we're not playing. Instead, they went on with it, and they waited till the second half and said, too bad, shut it down. So Mystic Valley 1, Tech, nothing. We hope you enjoyed it. I'm John Hoffman saying we'll see you next time.